Now, can a plant save the world? A man in Pasco County believes he knows of one plant that can certainly help out. Tom Cornelio has devoted 22 years of his life studying a fast-growing plant indigenous to South America. Fox 13's Charlie Belcher tells us all about the giant Leuceana.
The leaves almost look like a fern, but it's closer related to the peanut or alfalfa plant. You're looking at giant Leuceana. Tom Cornelio heads the St. Leo-based Center of Sustainable Agroforestry and has studied Leuceana since the late 70s. He says it's one of the most versatile plants he's ever seen. It's food, fertilizer, and fuel all in one. Cattle love it.
That Leuceana will put a heck of a lot more weight at the right times of the year on a steer or a heifer than just plain Bahia grass alone.
And it grows fast. This is only a year old.
It's a perennial. We've planted this in 1994, and we have gotten 30 tons per acre per year since about 1998.
And it's very low maintenance. It basically fertilizes itself.
It's a crop that does not need nitrogen fertilizer. It fixes its own nitrogen. It has an association with bacteria in the soil on the roots.
That nitrogen makes it an excellent fertilizer when the leaves are crushed like this or used to make compost like this.
Which is a high nitrogen organic fertilizer. And that compost is high value for organic vegetable production.
The trees can be ground into mash and fermented, which produces methane that power companies can use as fuel. Cornelio says it could be a clean alternative to fossil fuels one day.
A 300-acre farm or 250-acre farm would probably be enough, would generate enough electricity for St. Leo University.
And since you're fermenting the mash instead of burning the trees, you have the compost left over. A farmer could feed it to cattle, convert it to fuel, use it as a fertilizer, or all three. Cornelio hopes farmers could contract with utility companies and supply a backup energy supply.
We'd like to industrialize this crop and see it industrialized on a small scale by small farmers.
There's hope that this small tree could even help slow down urban sprawl in our state. If farmers start growing the giant Leuceana, selling the compost from it or the energy, well then suddenly that farmland becomes extremely profitable, valuable, even more valuable than turning it into a shopping center. Cornelio has just received a $10,000 grant from the Catholic Campaign for Human Development and teamed up with the University of Florida for a pilot project in Lake County. 250 acres will be devoted to Leuceana. They'll produce fertilizer and energy there. Cornelio hopes it's the beginning that this plant needs to convince others it's the plant of the future. Charlie Belcher, Fox 13 News.
Mr. Cornelio also says this giant Leuceana plant can be grown just about anywhere in the state of Florida, and our local bugs don't eat it. His study in Lake County begins in late November.
It is very interesting.
It is. I did not know the Leuceana plant.
I didn't either, but I'm sure they're going to be looking into it now. We hope so.